What is up, everybody? We have the Ruger RXM in hand. This is first shots. We are sighting my Holosun 508TN. I don't have any red lock or thread locker on there. I just took the actual plate cover off at the gun store, put the Holosun on. I actually have two different screws in it, so we will fix that later. But I just want to get a nice zero. I do like their optic system. You put two anchors in the top, and that's what holds the RMR in, puts it in the proper place, screw it down, and 15 pounds later, you are good to go. But this is first shots, and I wanted to get on camera, so let's get it. All right. Okay, so first shot, I'm going to say straight up, that recoil feels fantastic. Like it feels really smooth. It feels like my 34 does, which is kind of crazy. This is a compact pistol. I actually really like that recoil. And we are nuts on. So we're just going to run a couple of rounds. I just want to feel it once again. You have to get used to new pistols. Oh, fuck this. I don't know why that's still on there. You have to get used to new pistols. So that's why I have a hard time going from pistols I'm testing to my carry pistol. So I always want to close out a pistol session with my carry pistol, because you really want to be used to your carry guns. I mean, this feels really nice. Alright, so it didn't lock back, so I'm holding it a little high. So I gotta adjust my grip there. I have a Goon Beam light on there. It's kind of like a Streamlight TLR1, but a lot brighter. 508T up top, and then it is 100% stock. And I'm kind of liking this a lot. I do not like the size of the grip. So this is a compact pistol. If a 15 round mags, I don't like that my hand does hang off of this a little bit, but the ledges up top on this frame really help with that. The trigger is not bad at all. If you guys want to see, we are unloaded. So right here is the wall. You're going to roll through it, and it's a crisp, nice little break, and then a little spongy to the reset. Not bad. Not bad first shot. Alright, we're going to do some drills real quick just to see how well she shoots. Just a couple. Alright. Oh, wait. Don't mind that beep. Sorry. Alright, ready? .141 with a .22. .161 with a 1.6, 4 shots. .155, 4 shots, 1.6 split. Woo! She's gonna be here. Yeah, that was a bad reload. So it does have that very slender mag release button. Do not like that at all. I like Shadow Systems, big fat ones. I like Glock Gen 5s. I'm not fond of these. I mean, shot placement's pretty good. Like, I'm going center and then low a little bit because I'm driving it down a little too hard. But that was 2.61, 1.9 splits was my best, and 6 shots. .242, 1.7 best split, 6 shots. just gonna burn her down this time. Oh, that's it. So she's not locking back. So I am holding a little high, and I think I'm touching the slide stop. But once again, that mag release, although it feels like it can be manipulated quick, I dig the other slide stops better. But I mean, shooting, I have 2 mics, 1 mic, and that's good. Not bad. All right, we're gonna do a couple of rounds with this beautiful RXM. 206-18 split was the best. .242 6 shots, 1.8 was the best split. Oh shit. All right, this is the first malfunction I've seen. Now we are shooting 147 grain, but this is the first malfunction I've seen. Once again, we have less than 400 rounds through this gun, but this is surprising. All right, it was the last round of this mag, so I don't know, but we're gonna keep it going. That was also a Glock mag, to be honest with you, which is interesting. All right, that was a 259.19, 6 shots. That was 224, 6 shots with a .18. Woo! I fucked that all up, so we're gonna never show that. We won't show that one either. .242.17. Yeah, a little trigger freeze there. 5 shots, 2.58. We're out. I got locked back. Like I said, 1 malfunction throughout that. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's 1 malfunction since I got her. All right. This RXM is really nice. Alright, I'm actually really digging this RXM. So I'm going to shoot some with my Jackal and just do backup drills with my RXM, see how she feels. I'm liking it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I thought I was just going to use this like a Springfield Mod 3. Absolutely not. Like, I actually genuinely like this pistol. I like the pistol recoil. I just like the feel of it. The only thing I don't like about it is 2 things. I wish it was a full size, and the mag release. I just don't like that. So, I could get past those 2 things, especially if I like Icarus. You know? Alright, we got 250. That's right. I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and we're going to film on the, so that you guys could see on the screen, so I don't have to yell it out. 225, 6 shots, .19. We're out of that one. All right. So we're out. Let's do a couple without that. I don't have any more mags. All right. Ah, we're out. Not bad, not bad. Alright guys, before we get into any more shooting, I want to do a quick unboxing. You do get a beautiful hard case with the Magpul and the Ruger symbol on it. Open her up. Sorry about that. Open her up and you get some information in the top. You get a chamber indicator. You got this nice little lock from the ATF. We don't really care about those. You get these anchors or plugs. I don't know which way you want to call it, but it is part of their optic systems that we'll look at in a second. I do like that there's a beautiful cutout for the red dot, but there is no cutout for my weapon mounted light. Kind of a bummer there, but we could pretend. Or if you have a hot iron, you can always change it up yourself. And then you get this beautiful pistol. This is the star of the show. The Ruger RXM. I elected for the gray grip because I'm probably going to change out the grip. Now that's the beautiful part about this, is that you can change out the grip all you want, because this is not what's serialized. The fire and control unit is, which is how Glocks should be, period, in my opinion. The way that we customize these Glocks, I think that this is the route it needs to be for the Gen 6. Now this is 15+1, so it is a Glock 19-esque pistol. It's a compact pistol. It has a stealth gray Magpul enhanced handgun grip. Now the enhancements are the ledge. As you can see when you're shooting, that ledge is perfect to bear down on. It does have a little of an extended slide stop. Now that's what's really messing me up. And when I shoot up high. So I'm pushing down on this a lot, sort of like I do with Smith & Wessons. It does have a nice beaver tail, a nice little undercut. I would say we could go a little higher with this, and I might do it with a rotor. Or Dremel, excuse me. But I don't know. I'm really vying for this Icarus grip, because the Icarus is making a full-size grip, which I really dig and would love to have. It does come with 2 PMAG mags in the box. And the overall length of this pistol is 7.15 inches with a 4-inch alloy steel black FNC nitride barrel. The front sight is tritium, rear sight is blacked out. The width is 1 inch. Now that's a perfect width in my book. It is 23.2 ounces and has a height of 5.31 ounce. And that's basically all you need to know. Now I'm going to take off the slide and I'm going to show you the optic system. I can't show this to you on YouTube. I apologize. You know, I'll take the optic off and I just want to show you guys what's under the hood. Alright guys, and here is the pistol in all of its glory. I've taken it down to as much as I wanted to. This is the grip. This is the Magpul portion of the pistol. The most innovative part of this is the fire and control unit, like we talked about before. Now it does come with ledges for the grip, a perfect place for you to push down on the gun. I will say, if you are shooting too high, you're going to engage the slide stop. If you guys could tell, there's a little hump there. You're going to engage that slide stop. And what I mean is, it's not going to hold open. It's just not going to. I've had this issue since I got the gun. I have this issue with Smith & Wessons. You know, I just ride high on the slide. So that is a fault of mine. It may not happen to you. The other fault that I see, or the other faults that I see with this pistol, is the compact grip. Now they did cut out a portion of this rear part of the grip. I'm guessing it's to strip out, you know, stuck magazines. I'm guessing that's why they did it. But it does leave a lot of your hand hanging off of the grip. That is something with compact pistols. I'm a fan of full-size pistols because of that. I don't have big hands, but sorry I hit the camera, doing reloads definitely could potentially pinch my hand.
The other issue I have is with the mag release button. As you guys can see, it's more like a Gen 3 mag release button. It does have a beautiful cutout, but it's just, I feel like there could be such a bigger button. And I think that's one of the best things you could do with a pistol grip is make a large button. That is why I'm electing to go with the Icarus full-size grip when it comes out in April, hopefully. I've already reached out to them. I really want one, so I'm excited to grab one. I'm going to pay for it, obviously, but they did say around April is when they're expected to drop them. And then the rest of the gun is just, you know, your general recoil spring, which I don't know what they did. They worked magic with this because it is a very, very soft shooting Glock 19 clone. I mean, it's softer than a Glock 19 in my opinion. It's just your average 9mm Ruger barrel. And then you have your slide with pretty deep serrations, as you guys can tell. A generous front tritium night sight, rear blacked out sight, and then you have your optics cut. Now this optics cut, these are plugs or anchors. Here's what they look like. They're very, very tiny. If you guys could see that. I apologize if my camera's not focusing. All you do is you take it and then you just find the hole and you push it in there, and that's it. And this is your anchor point for an RMR. As you guys can tell, losing screws, you know, you just line up the anchor points, put it in there, and then that's how she rolls. I think it's genius. It's a great, great idea. I do like this. I like the Shadow Systems optics system way better because it does get a lot deeper. But in order to do that, you do have to relocate a couple of items within the internals of the slide. So I do see why Ruger went this route. But for right now, I do see one issue with the optic system. Now, some people are saying that screws are going too deep into the slide to anchor that red dot in, so it is messing with the ejection of the brass. Now, I did get one failure during this 500 round session that I had last weekend, so I'm not going to attribute that to anything but break-in period. I think it was the first like 100 rounds that I got that failure. So, but with that being said, I really like this gun and I see a lot of potential in it. I was going to buy it to thrash it. Unfortunately, I fell in love with the recoil impulse of this pistol, so I am going to buy an Icarus grip to go ahead and throw this bad boy in or on, and then I may buy a Radiant Afterburner ramjet, you know, concoction. I'm not sure yet though, because I don't think it works just like this, so we shall see. I want to thank you guys for watching. I very much am impressed by this pistol. I do like it a lot, guys. I really do. I'm super impressed by this. I was not expecting to be impressed by this pistol, but I like it. Guys, make sure you get out there, learn, train, and evolve, and above everything, God bless. I'll keep you updated on this pistol, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you saw. Guys, we're giving away stuff. This is 2025, so we're going to give away a lot of stuff. Mantis is coming out with a new product, so make sure you leave those comments down there because I will be giving away their new product soon. We'll be doing a video on it, and then we'll probably give it away. Thank you guys for everything, and once again, God bless.